Here's Patrick Mahomes talking about something that Kelsey was talking about last week, the idea that everyone hates the Chiefs now, including one of our guests coming up, Mad Dog Russo, and they're viewed as the villains. Here's Mahomes from last night on people viewing the Chiefs as the team they now love to hate.
You know, I don't even think it's embracing being the villains. We embrace who we are, and we believe we play the game the right way. We believe that we play with a lot of heart, a lot of passion for the game. I mean, we win football games, and if winning football games makes you a villain, we're going to keep going out there and doing it.
They're going to come.
I think they sped that up a little bit. That sounded like Kermit the Frog with a helium balloon.
I agree. That did sound like. Did we speed that up? Are you guys sure
I
you
think
didn't
we
do
sped that up a little bit.
Okay, I think we did too. There, that was we had to fit it in there.
How could you hate somebody who sounds like Kermit the Frog on helium?
I know.
He's
right?
hepped up on helium. He's Kermit the Frog. How could you hate him? But it's human nature to get sick of things. Why can't someone else have a turn?
Yeah.
Why does it always have to be the same teams on both sides, Chiefs or 49ers and Eagles? We've seen two Chiefs 49ers, and now we will have seen two Chiefs Eagles since 2019.
Yeah, it's incredible.
It's amazing.
It is. It is. It's you know, like you've talked about so much, it's supposed to be the era of like teams are equal and everybody gets a chance. And we just seen a few teams here that seem to have mastered the formula of the current NFL and how to take advantage of it. The villain thing is incredible, how quickly it's turned. I mean, Patrick Mahomes 4 years ago was, oh, it's adorable, Patrick Mahomes, what a handsome smile, right? Kids like my son were 10 years old and 9 years old going, he's the greatest thing ever. And now kids my son's age are, oh my gosh, I can't stand Mahomes. Oh my gosh, I'm rooting for this guy. I want to see that. It's just crazy. It is. I don't get turned off by the winning by that extent. I don't. I don't know what it is. I kind of enjoy watching a bunch of awesome professionals lose to one team and continue to climb the mountain to beat this team, and I find that entertaining. I do understand that people get sick of them, but man, they're not going anywhere, and it's just amazing how quickly it all changed.
Yeah, look.
Like Bucs Super Bowl, it felt like people were still rooting for the Chiefs because everybody was like, I'm Tom Brady'd out, right?
Right.
In fact, nobody even wanted the Bucs to win the NFC Championship game. Everybody was like, let's give Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay another chance, right? They did that. But then I guess it was I guess it's after the Eagles win in the Super Bowl. That's where I feel like it started to change, where everyone was like, oh, my gosh, them again?
Well, that was actually Mad Dog 2 years ago. You'll see it coming up. Not last year. 2 years ago, he was chiefed out.
He was chiefed out.
2 years ago.
Yeah, right.
So we've seen them now 3 in a row, 5 out of the last 6. And this is an age where you're supposed to be able not only to make your team better, you're supposed to be able to raid the Chiefs. And Chris Jones was on track to becoming an unrestricted free agent. And remember, we were saying this last year. Somebody needs to overpay him just to get him off the Chiefs.
Just to disrupt things, right.
But you don't see it. We saw with the Cowboys in the 90s when free agency first got started. Teams specifically targeted Cowboys players to weaken the Cowboys.
Right.
You don't see teams strategically trying to weaken the Chiefs.
No,
you don't see it.
You're right about that. And, well, I think the other element, and you brought it up yesterday too, is that they develop in the draft. They're killing the draft. So a lot of the times, like, they draft, they develop, and if the guy's good enough, they get the contract done before he ever gets to free agency. And if they don't do it, it's like, well, we drafted him, and we don't like where he developed, so go ahead, you could steal him. We don't care about him. That's where it's incredible. But their eye for draft picks is what has made them here. And then, yeah, we know they fill in a few gaps with free agency, Joe Tooney and whoever else, but you look at most of their roster, and you go, it's one draft pick after another. It is, and it's incredible that way. And that's where you feel like this is sustainable for a little bit of a time here because Andy and Brett Veach have an incredible eye for talent and what fits how they play and emotionally how they are as human beings. It fits in that locker room.
And they overcome injury. Rashee Rice lost all the way back in week 4 with a torn ACL on a tackle that Patrick Mahomes was trying to make. And they just keep rolling.
Right.
They plug in Xavier Worthy. And they've got back Juju Smith-Schuster, who was on the team and then left for a big contract.
Okay,
and they have Kareem Hunt when they needed help at running back.
I know.
They get the guy that they cut in 2018 because he lied to them about what was in that video that got him in hot water with the league. He goes to Cleveland for a while. He's available. They have a need. He comes back, and he's had one of his better years. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.